What's up, y'all? This is Hype Found It in another entry. This is No Fap Day 28 out of 30, and we're almost done, right? I just want to let y'all know because, I wasn't drinking today because I'm broke. And, I was just thinking, now I have to think. I'm stuck with myself. I have to sit there. I'm watching YouTube. I'm going to sleep. I'm doing different things. But I got to sit here. I got to think. Since I'm not drinking, you know, not watching porn, So let me tell you what I came up with. People fall for the beauty of pornography. It's fake, but it's beautiful. You know what I mean? And people fall for it. Don't fall for the beauty of pornography. It's temporary. You're just in a temporary state of inebriation, relaxation, where you just like this little utopia world that's not even real. It's just a utopia, that exists just to promote beautiful women and sex and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? When you fall for pornography and PMO, you fall for temporary beauty. I'd rather live in permanent, I wouldn't say permanent pain, but I'd rather live in permanent discomfort, relying on God to alleviate my pain. I would rather live in permanent discomfort and growth and allow God to alleviate my discomfort and give me times of rest, give me times of, goodness or time. You know what I mean? Because the porn's beauty don't last. It lasts as long as you're hard for. Once you stop being hard, the porn industry just shuts you down. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, same time tomorrow. All right, that's all it does, I'm in a position right now where there's beautiful women all around me at the gym. Oh, man, I was at the gym today. Beautiful women, man. I'm like, I was going to jump up and try to get one of them, but I was like, one day I'm going to have one of them girls. I'm in school right now. School's almost over. The semester's almost over. I'm still around beautiful women. One day I'm going to get one of those. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that whole thing about temporary beauty and permanent discomfort. It's going to make me uncomfortable talking to women. But that's something I'm willing to undergo. Get out my comfort zone. You know what I mean? Break the ice. Get out the box. What's it called? I forgot. What is it called? It's right on the tip of my thoughts. Get out the comfort zone. Get out your shell. That's the term. Get out your shell, and that's what I want to do. So I'll probably end up going past day 30 and keep on going. Even if I don't film it, I'm still going to keep going on past, well, right now from what it's looking like, I'm going to go past day 30. I'm going to keep on going, And it's like, I just want to talk to these girls, man. I got to do it. I have a mother's love. But I want to love from a woman now. I want to know how that's like to have love from a woman. I've had different relationships with women, you know what I mean? Girlfriends, puppy love, and different. It was never love, you know what I mean? It was like lust. I was grabbing all on them and everything like that, kissing on them, puppy love, that's all it was, Then I got into prostitution for almost a decade where I was just knocking down girls. But like I said, it wasn't love, you know what I mean? There was nothing challenging about it. I'm ready to challenge myself. I'm ready to put the difficulty on difficult. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. No more easy. No more medium. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to put the difficulty level on difficult. And really stumble and fall and get up and fight back. And fight on. You know what I mean? Instead of watching porn and fapping and just being a target. Being a target of somebody's hatred and God doesn't protect me because I'm on the devil's territory by watching porn too much. If I watch porn too much, I know I'm gonna end up on the devil's territory. You know what I mean? That makes me an easy target. That's what they even said in this book I'm reading, this Bible book I'm reading. You sin, you're going into a situation like a suicide. You're walking into a suicide. You're suicidal walking into a situation. You know what I mean? That's what it's like. You're on a suicide mission. You're on a suicide mission when you live when you don't live for Christ and you live on Satan's territory. You're on a suicide mission, just trying to go to work. It could be a suicide mission. You know what I mean? Going to school, suicide mission. It could be like that. I've experienced that, So it's time for me to clean myself up, dust myself off, get back up. You know what I mean? I'm on day 28 right now out of 30. No Nut November was a great catalyst. It was a great springboard for me to keep going. You know what I mean? I don't think I would be this far if it wasn't for No Nut November being a thing. If I was just doing this in any other month and it was just, I probably would fat, but No Nut November had everybody united. I'm united with a bunch of other no fappers. We're doing these days. We're doing No Nut November. You know what I mean? So having that behind me, it's working wonders for me, Anyway, I don't want to go on for too long. I'll see y'all in the next video.